Welcome. My name is Nicole Ivans. I am a certified and accredited EFT practitioner. And in this video, I just want to take you through just a quick overview and a quick tutorial of what EFT is and how you can start to use that in your life. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's also known as tapping. And the reason for that is because we tap on our upper body and also on our face. So EFT or tapping is a great stress reduction technique. It's a great relaxation technique and something that I like to share with my clients as something that they can use in between sessions as well. We use it in sessions together, but in between sessions is great because it really helps you to be in control. It helps you to self-soothe, if you like. Helping your nervous system to become more regulated, because there's a lot of dysregulation within our nervous system nowadays, so it's important to have something literally at your fingertips that you can help to really regulate your nervous system in the moment. So as I said, so it is called tapping, so Emotional Freedom Techniques is also called tapping, and that is because we tap on the upper body and the face. So we follow the meridians, so like if you think about acupuncture, so we use the acupressure points but without the needles, which is great. So what I'm going to do now is just take you through a quick round of what tapping looks like, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about it. Alright, so we always start on the side of the hand, so where the little finger runs along, and we're just tapping with 2 fingers. So we're just tapping here, doesn't hurt, very simple. And what we do here is we're going to set up what we're going to tap on. So that's what this point is about. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. So we're just tapping here. And then once we've finished at this point, then we're going to move up to the inside of the eyebrow. You can tap on both sides. You can tap on one side, the other side. It doesn't matter, whatever feels better for you. So just tapping on the inside of the eyebrow there. Again, with the 2 fingers. Usually 5 to 7 times is the amount we want to tap. And then we want to come around to the side of the eye. And just tapping again. Doesn't hurt. And then we're going to follow that bone around under the eye, and then we're going to come down under the nose, then down to the chin, and then coming down to finding where your collarbone sits, so just down about 1 inch, and you'll feel a bit of a sore spot there. That's your spot there. And then we're going to go under the arm, so about the top at where your bra strap sits, and then we're going to finish on the top of the head. Okay, so that is what we call a round of tapping. So I want to bring you back to the side of the hand and tell you a little bit more about that. So the side of the hand is, like I said, our setup statement. So what we do in tapping, and it's a little different to some of the other modalities out there, because we really want to be very honest. We want to be very truthful. So, if we think about like affirmations, for example. So affirmations, we are stating what it is that we want to happen. With tapping, we're going to be truthful first. So, so say for an example, say an affirmation of, I am fit and healthy. If that's not true for you, then your body's going to react to that. It's not truthful. So what we want to do first is go into the truth of that. So what is the truth for you? Your truth may be, I feel sluggish right now. I feel exhausted right now. All of those things. And we can tap on that. So we can tap that down first. So being very honest and truthful about how you're truly feeling. We're going to heal and release that out first before we then go into the positive affirmation. Because if we do that, then the positive affirmation is truth through all of you. It's not just your words. Your body's going to feel that truth as well. Okay? So we come to the side of the hand like we did before with the 2 fingers. And we're going to say, even though I'm feeling sluggish right now, I accept myself and how I feel. So you can see there, we're saying what it is that we're feeling, and we're saying, I accept myself anyway. Even though this is what I'm feeling, or this is what I'm going through, I'm going to accept that truth about myself right now. And that can feel backwards sometimes. It can feel backwards because we're like, okay, well, by saying that, am I making it worse? By saying it out loud, am I making it worse? Am I believing it? And am I saying that that's okay? Well, no. What we're doing is we're being very honest. We're not going to ignore what's going on, because there's too much of that going on in the world anyway. We're going to be very honest with what it is that we're actually feeling. So we're saying, okay, well, even though I feel sluggish right now, doesn't mean you're going to stay sluggish. It just means that you are honoring how you are truly feeling. That's what we're doing, okay? And we're going to do that 3 times. So even though I'm feeling sluggish, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I'm feeling sluggish, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I'm feeling sluggish, I accept myself and how I feel. And now we're going to go up into the points, and we're just going to say the word sluggish. So up to the inside of the eyebrow, sluggish. Side of the eye, sluggish. Under the eye, sluggish. Down to the nose, sluggish. Chin, sluggish. Below the collarbone, sluggish. Under the arm, sluggish. Finishing on the top of the head, sluggish. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And at this point, this is where we're going to check in. We're going to check in at how we're feeling now. And this is another addition to what we do. We want to really check in before we start and go, okay, well, how am I feeling? So on our scale of 0 to 10, so we bring the sluggish word back in. So 0, I don't feel sluggish at all. 10, absolutely feeling very, very sluggish. So really just tuning into that, what that feels for you. And then when we stop between each round, you get to check in with that again and notice the difference. Because with tapping, sometimes things can move very fast, and you may not even remember, even after just doing that one round, you may not remember how you were actually feeling, because sometimes it can move and heal very, very quickly. So that's why we really want to be doing that. So we check in on that, we see where that's at. Now, if that's still, you know, above a 3, then we want to go again. We're going to go through that round again and really see if we can bring that down even further. We want to bring it down to a 1 or a 2 to know that we've really started to shift through that feeling for you. So, you know, you can do that with any emotion. You know, so say something's going on in your day, you know, whether you're feeling angry or sad, or, you know, whatever the feeling is, you can use tapping to help you with that. Because you don't need to sit with these emotions. You can move them through. And this is the opposite of what you may have done in the past, where you've pushed it down. We're not pushing down, we're moving through. Because we want to allow this energy to move through. Because if you think about emotion, it is energy in motion. And when we don't process those emotions, that's when it gets stuck in your energy field, and that's when it can start to cause some issues, both mentally and physically and spiritually as well. So it's really important that we are moving these emotions through and allowing them to be that energy in motion, and not getting in the way and allowing it to become stuck within our physical body. So I hope that has given you a good overview of what tapping is, why it is you may think about starting to use it in your life and starting to put it into your self-care toolbox. It's very, very helpful. It can be used in so many different areas. Like as I said earlier, I teach my clients to use this in between session to help them to stay calm within the moment, but I also use it in session where we are dealing with deeper things. So we're dealing with traumas. It's very good in healing trauma and helping you to start to heal those things that you've been through in the past. As I had said earlier too, it also helps with physical ailments. So any physical or chronic pain that you may have will have an emotional component. So doing EFT with that, what it does is gets your body into the position that it needs to be and to heal itself, because our body is very wise and it can heal itself if we get out of the way. And what I mean when I say that is when we heal the emotion, if we let the emotion go, get rid of that emotional charge of whatever the experience is, then it puts the body into a place where it's like, okay, I can heal now. We've got rid of the emotional charge. Now it's just the physical component needs healing, and the body can heal that for itself. So I really hope that that has helped you to start to understand it a little more, and maybe inspire you to give it a try. So I really hope that, you know, that helps you and in your self-care. And of course, if you would like to learn more about this, if you would like to start to work on some of your deeper things that you've got going on, then I highly recommend working with a certified practitioner such as myself to really help and support you as you start to heal those deeper parts of you. So I really want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to chatting with you again next time. But until then, I'm wishing you a calm day.